Good morning. How are you?
Today we are in Memphis. We've been here for a few days, so we're getting ready to head out to go see what we can find downtown. But before we go, I thought we'd talk a little bit about where we're staying. We are staying at Millington, is it RV Park? I don't know what it's called. We're actually staying on the base in Tennessee at Millington. So if you don't have a military ID card, this RV park won't be available for you. But it is really nice. They have really nice wide sites. There's not a lot of them, but the ones that are here are pretty cool.
Yeah, you make a reservation, but you don't have an assigned site. So when you get here, you find whatever site works best for you and pull in.
Yeah, it is full hookups, of course, for 21 bucks a night, which is what we love. And an added bonus is the laundry is free. So washer and dryers are free. You don't have to pay to use them here. So that's a nice little perk.
It is, and they have free Wi-Fi, and it's just a nice, relaxing park.
Yep. All right, so let's head downtown to Memphis and see what we can find. Just finished the tour at Sun Studio, which is where Elvis Presley made his first record.
Got his big start.
It's teeny tiny. It was kind of cool.
It was interesting to hear how he started right after high school. I didn't know that.
So the tour was 12 bucks for us because they have a military discount. They also have a student discount, but regular price is only 14 bucks. Of course, he wasn't the only person to record here. There's a lot of famous people, Jerry Lee Lewis,
Johnny Cash,
B.B. King, a whole bunch of people. So, I mean, it was cool for 12 bucks.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. All
right. So on to see more in Memphis. If you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, you will know that we decided that Graceland was a definite thumbs down. We would like to explain why we decided not to tour Graceland. So first of all, it was the price, obviously.
It's a money pit.
Yeah, it's totally different than when I went through like, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago. I took my kids and my mother-in-law, we all went and we actually had a great time. It was kind of cool. It was about, I don't know, 20 bucks or so to get in. But now the cheapest, hold on, I have it right here. The cheapest is... to get in, you can get in for 40 bucks, but you actually have to buy that ticket online 24 hours in advance. So if you're planning to go and you just want to tour the house, that's all that includes. Buy it 24 hours before and print it out and take it in with you. If you show up there, you can't get that ticket.
No.
And just so you know, they've taken out all the cool stuff out of Graceland. They took out all his costumes. They've taken out all his gold albums, all his platinum albums. Anything that wasn't in the house when he lived there, all the other cool stuff, the memorabilia is all out in other buildings.
Dang, I didn't get to see it.
I know. Well, I've seen it. Phil has not seen it, but he was okay with that. Now, to see all the other stuff, you have also, there's a ticket for 60 bucks all the way up to $169 a piece. So here was our thought process. I
didn't want to take out a second mortgage on the RV so we could go tour Graceland. No, that wasn't it.
There are a lot of people who love Elvis, including my mom. She is probably the biggest Elvis freak you will ever know. She went to his concert. She cried when he died. I remember that. And she would have paid the money to go if she had it, without a doubt. But the way I see it is, that's a lot of margaritas.
That is. And ice cream.
And I like margaritas more than I like Elvis.
Definitely.
So we passed on it. It probably was great if you went in, but for us it wasn't a value for the money because we're not Elvis crazy.
I'm not that big a fan to spend that kind of money on. I mean, some of the music is fine. I get it, but not for me.
Now, had it been the Broncos...
we'd have paid double.
Had it been maybe Harry Potter for me or something really cool that I like, we probably would have gone in.
Yeah.
But so to each his own. It's probably great if you go in there, but I'd rather have a margarita.
And ice cream.
We just got to the museum I am most excited about seeing. And this is the National Civil Rights Museum where Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. So I don't know if cameras or anything are allowed inside. So we'll have to see, but I'll take you everywhere I can. So I want to talk a little bit about the Civil Rights Museum, which we both loved.
That's a must.
To me, it ranks up there in my top 2 museums that I've ever been to, the Holocaust Museum being one, and this museum being 2.
Yeah.
Now, I did take some footage while I was inside the museum, but honestly, I've decided I'm not going to show any of it. To me, this museum is a feeling. It's the way it makes you feel when you go in there. It's overwhelming.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And you just have to go. I could never do it justice, ever. Going through and seeing the sacrifice and the things these people went to be treated equal, it just, I don't know, it gives me shakes right now just thinking about it. So it's something that you have to experience. You just can't get the feel of it with pictures.
No, it is very eye-opening. I mean, I knew some of the history. I had a blind eye growing up, so I wasn't exposed to a lot of that. But going through the museum, it definitely opened my eyes wide, and it is, like Stacy said, you truly have to go there and see it for yourself.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
It's not. To me, it's more than a museum.
Yeah.
It really is an experience. I mean, I got to sit by my idol, my hero, who's Rosa Parks. So they have the bus that she sat on, and they had a statue of her in the seat that she was in, and I don't know, it's just something about someone, her age and a female who was so strong and stood up for what she believed in.
Absolutely.
and fought for her rights. So I don't know. You just have to go. It was amazing. It was one of my favorite museums I've ever been to.
Yeah, that again, if you're in the area, stop what you're doing, put it on your calendar, make time, go to that museum. It'll touch you.
Yeah, and they do talk about a lot of issues, including the big thing right now, which is sex trafficking. They have a whole thing on that. So it is a wide range as far as civil rights, but, I don't want to beat a dead horse in the ground, but you got to go.
Gotta go.
You gonna hit anything today?
Anything.
We've been walking around the Bass Pro Shop in Memphis. We were told it was a must-see because it's huge. It's definitely huge.
It's way huge.
The guy who owns Bass Pro Shops was fishing one day and decided he'd take over the pyramid in downtown Memphis. So I guess this used to be like a place for concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What size is it? Like 560,000 square feet? How big is it?
I don't know. It's huge.
Okay, that sums it up. It's huge. You gotta come.
It's huge. It was big enough that they originally were going to use this for the Memphis Grizzlies basketball team. And then they decided that wasn't going to work, so they built right next door or down the street, built them their own arena.
Yeah. So, but if you like anything outdoors, it does not have to be fishing because we're not fishing people.
No.
There's something here for you. Hiking. If you want to go shooting, they have an indoor shooting range. They also have a hotel here. You can stay. It's about $200 a night if you need to. Or if you're like us and you have an RV, you can actually park out in the parking lot. They do have a section for RVs.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a cool thing to do if you were here just for the day, I guess. Good spot to hang out in. Sorry, people are walking by looking at us like, what are they doing over there? But this place is everything outdoors. This is an outdoorsman's paradise.
Good morning, everyone. It is moving day today. So of course, what does that mean? It's been pouring all morning long. So we are still in Memphis, and it is 11:04. Checkout time, of course, was 11. So needless to say, we're running a little bit behind. We pretty much are all ready to go for the most part. Just a couple more things to go. So we are headed to Nashville, and we're really excited about it. It's only a 3-hour drive from Memphis, of course 4 in the RV, so it shouldn't be that long. We are headed to a Corps of Engineers campground, and this campground does not have sewer. So we will be here for 7 days. So let's see how well we do watching our water usage. All right, let's see if we can close it up and hit the road. All right, we are finally on the road, headed to Nashville.
Turn left on Polaris Drive.
Turn left as our Garmin's direct us. It's only 11:50, so I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, we checkout was at 11.
Not quite an hour, right? Most of the time we were in the street, we weren't in our site, so that counts, right?
I guess.
And of course, I told you guys earlier it was raining. Of course, it's pouring, or it has been all morning. And the real problem with this is I have to load the...
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Singleton Avenue.
Sorry about that. That was our Garmin's. The trouble with that is I have to load the stupid car on the dolly. If you saw our dolly video, you'll see that I talked about I hate loading it when it's wet because the tires slide. Of course, today and the last time we hit the road, which was when we left Hot Springs, Arkansas, it was pouring. And both times the tires didn't gain traction. They were just skidding, which scares the crap out of me.
Yeah. It's not a good sound.
No.
Especially between me, the car, and the RV.
Yeah, no, it's pretty scary. So, of course,
Turn left on Singleton Avenue.
we're turning left now, in case you're wondering. So that really is why I want to do 4 wheels down. I want a flat toe. That way I don't have the crap scared out of me every time it's raining.
Okay, you do the intro.
Yeah, I'm all over it. Good morning, everyone. Today we are headed... Let me start that over. I need to where we are. Hello, how are you today? Nah, I have the high dumb voice. I don't know if I can do it without laughing.
You're already laughing.
I know. I can't do it.